We have a huge announcement.
I found out that he cheated on me on that trip, and then it's just like,
I'll never subtweet ever again.
that's a lie. Do you know Scar and Toast are dating? Should we cut that out?
I thought it was obvious.
Ask me why I'm upset.
Why are you upset, baby?
I read a mean YouTube comment.
No!
I know.
What did it say? Link me their username. Give me their IP address. I just want to talk.
She wants to talk and give you a hug.
I'll give you more than a hug.
A kiss?
No, like a punch. I'm like, damn, more than a hug sounded like a good thing. What was the comment about?
I think I have ADHD.
We've been over this, but I know because you have ADHD, you might have forgotten. Wait, is that how ADHD works? You don't have amnesia, bro.
I just get distracted really easily. Like, I just thought of something completely different.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we should get
What was it?
We should get it out of the way, right?
Okay, let's talk about the YouTube comment, because honestly, I read some shitty shit on Twitter too, and it's crazy because I feel the anxiety in my body when I go on Twitter. Like, I read a bunch of stuff, honestly, if it's on my TL or in my mentions, sometimes relating to me, sometimes not, the anxiety. And then I walk around my day and I'm like, why am I anxious? It's because I went on Twitter, babes. It's because I went on Twitter.
I mean, if you post on Twitter, and every time you post on Twitter, you are guaranteed a psychotic, creepy, crazy comment.
Yes, ma'am.
I think I would also feel kind of like, oh, I'm associating this with that feeling. And I think that's valid.
Thank
and
you.
shut the fuck up before you say, just turn off your computer. We're allowed to have our minor grievances, okay? We're not saying our problems are worse or better than yours, okay? Anyway, so I think that's really valid. And,
RT!
I'm so irritated today.
I love that because I think
I'm
a
so
lot of the time
irritated.
I'm annoyed. You know, before today's episode, I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited to go on the podcast. I missed you, by the way.
Thank you.
I
Should
missed
we
you a
kiss?
lot, actually.
Should we kiss?
Should we?
Dab me up.
Guys, it's time!
Hold on, should we kiss?
Yippee! I've been waiting so long for this moment! I feel so bad for the editor. I actually could not help but scream.
Wait, I had this whole rhyme, and then I forgot it. Fuck! Fuck!
I was so loud, I ruined it. No!
You
No, you can
drowned
do
it
it.
out.
You can do it.
Should we kiss? Dab me up. Can you tell me what's the date? And then, oh, we're on with date. Fuck. Oh God. You know what? It'll come back to me. Let's move on.
Late? Bait?
No. It's not gonna come. The more
Cake?
you force it, it's
Okay. It'll
it's
come
not
back.
gonna
It'll come back. Either way, I like that as it is. Dab me up.
Anyway, what were we saying? Yeah,
You got
valid.
irritated by a comment.
Oh, shit. Dude, I swear to God. Oh!
Yes.
No, it doesn't even rhyme. What the fuck was I thinking about? Holy shit.
The way her brain works is magical, truly. Oh, wait.
I'm making
we pulled up
Pokemon
all of
cards.
our comments. One from Pokimane. OMG, I love the Sweet and Sour podcast. We love you too, Poki. Thank you. What?
That's good
Do we
that-
not?
You love your
Do we not love Pokimane here?
That's good.
Oh, thank you.
I thought that came from the TV. Holy shit.
Same.
Anyway,
We should hear about the comment that pissed you off. Let's go.
oh yeah. Sometimes it gets to me when people, how do I word this in a nice way?
Just word it in a mean way.
Let's say I don't talk to this person anymore, but then they have such aggressive haters that anytime I'm mentioned with this person, I get like hate messages.
Alongside that person?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Sometimes they even give me essays on email, which is fucking nuts. And I guess it's like, I just want to protect my peace right now. So all of that is just, I need to cut all of that out of my life, you know, and just focus on the smaller stuff.
Bro, it's like, imagine you went to a school and then someone started hating on you for going to the same school as someone else that they hate.
Kind of feels like that.
It's
right
like, bro,
now.
we just go to the same school.
feels like that
I don't
right
even
now.
know him like that.
It's just people keep giving me like, oh my God, you're friends with the person who cheated on you, blah, blah, blah. I can't imagine how Michael feels. And I'm
Lily.
like, Michael and I really, recently, we're going to get dinner with him too. Like, we're just all so chill and civil. And it's like, I don't know, you know?
Let me tell you something
Okay.
that I feel you need to hear.
Okay.
Okay. You are so sweet, gentle, and kind and peaceful literally 99.9% of the time. Let yourself have a day where you're pissed the fuck off. It's okay. It's really okay. Most people, honestly, some people live life in the reverse. They're pissed most of the time, then they're nice sometimes. You are doing such a great job, sweetie. I give you an A+
thank
in
you,
life,
Pokimane.
genuinely. It's okay for you to feel upset about things that, frankly, most average human beings don't have to deal with. And I agree, we also have privileges that most average human beings maybe don't have. But I think this is just something that becomes very psychologically tiring. And I think it's okay to kind of air out your grievances.
Yeah.
And like, you get to live your life as
And
you
you know
want, and
what?
it makes you happy.
The juicier the podcast is, the more views we get. So here we go.
Oh.
So speaking of
Speaking of, two things. One, we could get into the cheater stuff, because there was something I wanted to mention once. Two, I was reading this book recently that talked about how a younger mind or a more childlike mind tends to see things more black and white. And as you get older, you realize there's kind of nuance to everything.
So much nuance, and it's crazy how not crazy, but understandable how a lot of people see it in black and white. Like you're either this or you're that, and there's no in between. But as I get older, I realize there's so much in between, and to neglect that is just, I think it's like kind of robbing yourself of almost the experiences of humanity.
And you're kind of living life in a bit of a more shallow manner, to be honest. But I also want to say, frankly, I can understand if someone looks at your situation, they're like, I could never, that's wrong, blah,
But
blah,
that's
because,
okay.
Yeah,
if they could never, that's
let me
totally
explain.
okay.
When I was younger, or even near the time that this happened, I remember being like, this is so wrong. Cheating is the worst thing you can do ever.
I mean, it's still pretty bad, don't get me wrong. I was under a lot of hurt back then.
But as you grow and you meet more people and you have more experiences, you realize life, period, is just not black and white like that. There are instances where, no, I'm not going to get into it, but just, it's just to say, like, there really is nuance to everything, and even people that you deem to be really, really bad, honestly, if you knew them really well, if you knew how they grew up, if you knew their childhood traumas, maybe you wouldn't look at them so negatively. Maybe you could see the good in them. So, all in all, maybe let's be a little bit less judgmental.
I agree.
And a little bit goofier.
To add on to that, though, I do think there are situations where it is kind of black and white, though, like really hard, like you're just a bad, evil
Oh, yeah, I know a couple
person.
people like that.
Yeah.
I think you guys know a couple people like that, too.
Just there's where you can't really, like, compromise in and I totally understand that.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about, like, interpersonal relationship stuff where it's like, oh, this has affected me, and I chose to forgive.
To deal with it in this way that makes
so-
you feel best.
Yeah, and I think it makes me feel better too, personally, forgiving and letting go rather than holding on to the pain.
And maybe just like very briefly explain what happened for anyone who.
5 years. No, it's been 5 years. Can you believe
It's been 5 years?
Yes,
Dude, that's what I mean. I was such a kiddo then. I was like, this is wrong. That's right.
Dude,
And now I'm
I
like,
mean, we
well,
were
you
all
know,
5
we're all
years
human beings
younger.
trying to do our best. So sometimes we fuck up.
Yeah,
and
you did some memey things. That was fucking funny.
I do be memeing. I do be
When I think
memeing.
about it now, it's just
It is so troll.
Like, we
Okay,
were-
let's explain. 5 years ago, back in our day.
Back in I was on a Japan trip. I still remember November 9th, 2019.
With her boyfriend at the time. And
and-
he also lived with us at the time. And we were in this big content creator house organization, YouTube channel, etc.
Yes, and then I found out that he cheated on me on that trip, and then it just like my world came crashing down, and it was really hard for me back then. He got excommunicated from my friend group, which I always felt really bad about. But
I posted a meme tweet and I didn't really
he
mean
posted-
to. And
she posted-
no, but I didn't think anybody. It was like a subtweet, and it's like you wouldn't know who it's
to be
about.
fair,
And then
everyone was like subtweeting.
yeah, and no, I tweeted something super vague and subtweety, and then other people started tweeting stuff, and then all the Reddit detectives started piecing things together, and I was like, no.
Did I remember seeing?
I'm so sorry, Lily Pichu. I subtweet all the time.
No, but at the same time, okay. Can I explain my thought process then? Because it's so funny now. I'm glad we can laugh about it now. Because this shit was like a fucking fire in our friend group back then. Because it was like crazy, and I remember being like kind of torn in two. At one point, I'm like, the fuck are my friends doing? But at the second point, they're like, oh, I'm so glad I have my friends, so they make sure I don't kill myself. So it was like, and I had so many emotions. And also third, like, oh shit, man, I'm heartbroken. Fourth, oh my god, this thread has like my parents heard about. Are you serious? Like fifth, and also like, oh wow, I feel really bad for him. Like going through all of this public pressure is not good for anyone. I don't know. I just felt really bad for him.
For anyone who wasn't there during that period of time, good for you. No, but also this was one of those things that you might think, like Lily never even said anything publicly to bring this all about. It was like a bunch of Reddit detectives who pieced it together, and then other people started commenting, and then it spiraled so much that it like low-key went internet mainstream. Like, you know, when something becomes like a more well-known internet drama that other people start commenting on it. Like, I went on a random podcast and they asked me about it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, that's nuts.
Or like they talked about it on their podcast before I even went on. Like, it was just something that people were commenting on, because every now and then, you know, internet little dramas or stories will kind of make it onto other parts of the internet. It was very much what happened at the time.
Yes, it felt like it was like spiraling out of
Beyond your control. It really
and
was.
I felt so bad.
And I'm sorry for the part that I took in that.
No. It's 5 years ago. We're all
I'll
good
never
now.
subtweet ever again. That's a lie. That's a bold-faced lie.
I think all of us were kind of dealing with it in our own way. You know, our friends were probably shocked, so they did like, you know, irrational, stupid things. It's all good now. But
You're so nice to view it that way, because I'm not gonna lie, it does feel a bit selfish to be like, that shit shocked the shit out of me. But it did. But also it's like, we should respect however you want it to be dealt with.
yeah, but I think as long as everyone knows that now, I don't. Again, people grow and change.
She's so forgiving
No,
and
I'm
sweet
just,
and
it's
kind.
just really
and
dumb to.
I'd vote
hold
her
that
for
against
president,
you.
but she would honestly be really tired in that role and unhappy.
Oh gosh. Anyway, that's the backstory. Where was I going with this? I don't remember.
Well, we just didn't really explain what happened. So that was the ex-boyfriend, Albert, but the boyfriend at the time.
It
And
was hard.
yes, and essentially, even though a lot of Lily's friends were really upset with him and kind of excommunicated him, she was actually the one who stayed in touch in like a positive and healthy manner with him, probably the most.
We had a moment where I did stay in touch a bit after him because I was so afraid that all the public pressure would
get
make
to him.
Yeah, and it's a dark place to
I know.
be, you know? Much darker than...
And in hindsight, I should have probably been more understanding towards that. Although Albert and I were never really close, and I tried not to be super harsh, I do think, at least nowadays, anytime that I see one of my friends going through something online, I try really hard to reach out privately and be like, you're gonna be okay.
That's
You
what I
know?
do every time.
And I know you really, you did that with him. You even did that once when I beefed someone, and it kind of, I would say it hurt my feelings, but honestly it didn't really that much, because I feel like I know you really well. I know your intentions, and I know you do that out of the kindness of your heart. It's just who you are. And I think it's a beautiful part of who you are.
Oh, thanks, Poki.
I really
That's
do.
Very nice. I'm glad you understand me.
Yeah, no, seriously. And sometimes, like, if you get annoying messages of people being like, why did you forgive your ex who cheated on you? I'm like, get behind me, Lily Pichu. You guys just don't understand her.
I just vibe, bro.
Yeah. I also think, I imagine for you, that's what helps you be at peace with yourself. It's what
Yeah.
helps you sleep at night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if I didn't forgive, I don't know. I feel like I would have lived in like that hurt, I guess.
Sorry, for a moment. If I didn't forgive, I would definitely forget. Is what I thought you were going to say.
Actually,
Because you would forget.
true.
You'd be like,
would.
what did they do to me?
What they do again? I forgot.
Where were we going with that?
Oh, was I angry? I forgot already. See, this is what I mean.
So that's the explanation, the Albert stuff, and then you're talking about how sometimes
Oh,
people
the
just comment
association thing,
on
yes.
things and the association
I think
thing.
some people were really surprised I worked on the music video with him twice.
Which the music video was done.
I mean, it was nice. I think we work better as friends, and we both acknowledged that. And everyone's pretty nice and chill about
Such
it.
is life.
Yeah, it's life. We're all humans. We're all gonna die one day. We're all heading to the same destination, so be kind on your way out.
The same destination? I don't know. Me personally, I'm going to heaven. Some of you motherfuckers is going to hell for sure.
Me?
I've seen your tweets with the stupid ass steak logo.
Oh my god.
Your spiciness is making me spicy.
Are we spicy today?
Okay, speaking of spicy, I have a cheater story or two. Shall we? My first cheater story, I was in denial for a very long time, so I'll let you be the judge. There was this guy that I was speaking to for a very long time, and at some point we were basically exclusive, like exclusively only talking to each other, but we weren't yet labeled boyfriend and girlfriend. And he told me that he went to this gaming convention and he met up with this girl, and he told me that she confessed her feelings to him. And he said, "Oh, sorry, I'm actually with Poki, like I'm seeing Poki right now." Well, Iman, whatever. And he was retelling me all of this. And so in that moment, I was like, oh my God, like you told her we're seeing each other? Like I thought that was really flattering and sweet, kind of like solidifying or legitimizing our relationship to another girl. I really appreciated that. We end up having this kooky booky beans on and off relationship for like 2 years. He ends up being so toxic. Won't get into it. But near the end of the relationship, me and this girl hang out. Like she's like, "Oh, do you want to go to the mall? Let's hang out." I was like, "Sure." And halfway through our hangout, she tells me, "By the way, the thing that happened between me and the guy, I'm so sorry about that. I was rebounding really, really hard." And I was like, "Oh my God, don't worry about it. Like, it's totally fine." She goes, "Yeah, and all we did was kiss anyways. Like I stopped it before I went any further." I said, "Huh?"
Hold up. Reverse.
Reverse it. Hold up, reverse it. Hard. I said, "What do you mean kiss? He didn't tell me about no kiss." So apparently the tea is, after he told her, "Oh, sorry, I'm seeing Poki," she hit him up. She went to his hotel. They started hanging out, started kissing. And then as it was gonna go further, she's like, wait, we shouldn't do this. Like, you're seeing Poki, right? And she's coming to me like, yeah, we like didn't sleep together. It was just like a kiss. I said, "What kiss?"
That's crazy.
And here's the crazier fucking part, okay? I confront him about this 2 years into seeing each other, mind you. And he goes, "Why do you even care? That was so long ago."
Oh my God. Well, to him it was a long time ago, but if you...
To me, bitch, I just found out!
Yeah, so like it just happened for you.
Yes. And regardless, like, it doesn't matter how long ago you did something wrong, you still did the wrong thing.
I mean, especially if he doesn't seem like even apologetic.
No, he was not apologetic at all. 2 things. 1, I was in denial about whether or not this was technically cheating, because we weren't technically boyfriend and girlfriend, even though, like, he said himself, he's like, "Well, we're seeing each other." That's what I told her. And then 2, should I have been mad at the girl? Because when the girl told me I'm such a simp for women, I was just like, it's not your fault, it's his fault. But it was also kind of sus on her part because he told her we were seeing each other.
Wait, so she initiated the kiss?
Well, she went to his hotel room. She initiated that.
It's both their faults.
Damn, bro. Anyways, we've spoken about this, and can I just say, like, I think me and her are on good terms. All is forgiven if she ever listens to this. Really, no issue whatsoever.
People grow and change.
Hell yeah.
Except some of you. Some of you are stuck in the present form.
And you need to get off Twitter. Get out of my fucking mentions.
And never change as a person. And the sad thing is you don't know that I'm talking about you because people who are stuck don't think they're stuck. Or they're aware of it and they just don't do anything about it. But you know what? Even I can't cast that much judgment on those type of people because who knows what you're going through in life. So may everything work out in your favor. And
I think you should do better, personally speaking.
Sweet and sour. Sweet and spicy.
Sweet and spicy.
Sour and
no,
spicy
today's
today.
just spicy and spicy. Spicy and spicy.
Bitter
Let's
and
go.
Spicy. Not bitter, actually. Just spicy.
Just spicy.
Nice. Any other
yes,
cheating stories?
I do.
Oh.
But before I do one quick interjection, which we can cut into the other part. But about kooky beans people in your mentions thinking you're associated with people that you're not, that has happened to me so much over the years.
I see it happen to you so much.
And I'm like, bro, are you in my phone? Are you on my PC? How do you know who I do or don't talk to and in what capacity? Like, it's just not like that. But such is life. What can you do?
You're paying so much attention to you, I guess?
At the end of the day, it is what it is.
It is what it is. That's
and
what
it's
I
not
said.
what it's not.
Exactly. Do be what it do be. Except when it's not be what it do be, it is what it is.
Exactly. And it wasn't what it wasn't, and it will never be what
And
it wasn't.
Wasn't now. Yes. Possibly.
And who they are, just who they are, and that has nothing to do with
And
me.
that is gonna be what they are. Nice, stab me up. Oh shit.
Okay, second cheater story.
She's fixing her hair. She takes the matcha drink, slurps it up while giving me a side eye that's filled with either attraction or she's winking. She's overdoing it. She's doing it too much.
Okay, years ago, I used to talk to this guy online. He was pretty cute, not gonna lie. But even though he really wanted to be with me, there was just something holding me back. I was like, suspicious.
Call it intuition.
You know when you talk to a guy and it's like he says nice things to you or he acts like a good person, but you just hear the Among Us music in the background?
Dun 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 dun.
Yes. And you're like, something's not adding up here. It's giving imposter. That's how I felt around him. I just felt like secretly he was kind of a fuckboy, but I had no proof and I couldn't quite put my finger on it. One of the things that was kind of weird was I would ask for his like Twitter or Instagram so I could follow him, and he just kept saying he didn't have one. And I was like, girl, everybody got it. Even if you don't use it, you probably have an IG or a Twitter, right? But I was like, you know what? Maybe he's just one of those guys. Mind you, we hung out in like a group of friends online. None of us had met in person, but we all just like played games together and hung out. One day, he posts in the friend group chat a photo of like brand new Nike shoes. And he was like, guys, look at what I bought for myself today, blah, blah, blah. And we're like, damn, look at them shoes. Whatever. Long story short, weeks and weeks into talking, kind of seeing each other online, whatever, I do some digging and I find out he does have an Instagram. And on his Instagram, in his bio, is another girl's @ And I'm like, you know what? Maybe they're just besties.
So true, queen. So true. I'm gonna put your @ in my Insta bio.
Okay, your @ is basically in my Insta bio because we do the podcast together, and that's in my Insta bio.
Oh, is it in my Insta bio?
To be fair, I do want to kiss you all the time, so maybe this is not a good comparison. It's not in your IG bio, you bitch!
I'm so sorry, I forgot. I'm so
Get
sorry.
it together, bro. Pull that
I
shit
haven't
up.
done my Insta bio in years.
Oh, I see. I see. You have fucking Temmie in your bio. I can't really compare to
You
Temmie.
really?
I can't compare to Temmie.
The fuck? Okay, how do I do
Fair
it?
enough. Listen, can you put me between?
Okay, I'm gonna do it right now.
Thank you, sweetie. I really like the color of the thing on the back of your phone. Such a cute peachy pink.
Thank you, sweetie.
I love when you call me sweetie.
Okay, honey. You gonna keep going, sugar?
Yes. Just
Okay, it's
waiting
done.
for you to finish.
There we go.
So I'm like, you know what? Maybe they're just besties. Because I remember her name had a little pig emoji beside it. And I'm like, what does that mean? I don't know. I click on her profile, scroll. Sometimes it's pictures of them, but I'm
Peace?
still like, is it bestie vibes? I
Yes.
must know for sure. And then I come across a pair of shoes.
Does she gift it to him? She gifted
Captioned,
it to him.
best girlfriend in the world.
You know what? That
Smiley.
would do it. Yeah, that would tell me that they're dating.
Like, yeah.
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 But sometimes you can't really confirm until like you see it in your face, you know? I had a story where a guy was over a friend's room, and then I walked in on them on the bed together, watching something together. And I'm like, I still didn't want to assume. So I'm like, you guys dating?
Well, I mean,
They were.
yeah.
They were pretty cozy. But
Yeah.
maybe it's a friend
You never
thing. I
know.
don't fucking know, man.
You never
I don't want
know.
to judge. Scar didn't know Michael
It's
and I
your
were dating
prerogative.
until we came out holding hands, I guess.
No one knew because you kept saying you weren't.
Yeah, but it was really obvious. But towards the end, we made it,
It was
really
obvious.
obvious.
It
we
was-
intentionally
yeah,
made
it
it
did get very
really
obvious.
obvious. But
That-
Scar still didn't
That's true.
assume.
That is
until
true.
We held hands, and he's like, and then like we kissed.
Why are the roommates kissing?
Why are their
Should I kiss toast?
Why are their lips touching each other? Why is that? And good old Scar, man.
Scar just turns to toast. Toast is like, what the fuck? And he goes, well, like, they were doing it.
Do they know Scar and Toast are dating? Should we cut that out?
Oh, I thought it was obvious.
We're joking.
Cherry on top of my second cheater story. I go and I confront him, and I'm like, hey, loser.
Yeah, what's up?
I found your Instagram, stupid.
Yo,
that
so?
you said you didn't have, stupid.
Well-
and he goes, oh, I just like don't use it anymore. And I'm like, there's a girl in your bio, stupid. I know she's your girlfriend, stupid. He stops answering.
You got caught.
Okay, here's the thing though. This was back in my League of Legends days. And if you don't know,
I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
like I was
now?
going through enough pain at the time, right?
Are you okay now though? Like,
Do I seem okay, Lily Pichu?
no, not really.
There you go. If you guys don't know, League has these points called Riot Points RP, which you have to spend real money for. I had given him like a $20 RP card,
No.
and he owed me $20 in RP.
That's like buying Chanel for your girl, okay?
I'm saying.
That's crazy.
So bro is like cheating on his girl, lying to me, trying to get with me, and I confront him. I confront him. He stops answering. And so I tell him, you know what? I don't even care. Can you please give me my $20 in RP? Blocks me. Like, me confronting him about the girlfriend wasn't enough to block me. He was just like, oh shit, I shouldn't answer.
Fuck, yo, I bet he.
As soon as I ask for my $20 back, all of a sudden now you need to block me.
Oh, I bet he spent the RP on his shitty skin anyway. Am I right? Like Jurassic Cho'Gath or something.
Yeah, it probably was Jurassic
It was probably
Cho'Gath.
something really like a shitty recolor of Garen, a fucking
No, he's not a Garen
Commando
player.
Lux or something.
I feel like someone who plays Garrett is at least like trying to seem like a good guy. This guy just fucking
Oh
gave
no,
a
no.
piece
You
of
know what
shit.
he is? He was a what's a toxic champion? He was
Darius.
Darius.
No, sorry,
Draven.
not Darius. Draven.
Draven
is.
Draven main.
He did play ADC. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Anyway, so that was that. Okay, wait. Random side note. One day I was FaceTiming him and he sniffed something off of the table, and I was like, "What was that?" And he goes, "Nothing."
Was it cocaine?
No, here's the thing. It looked like some kind of white powder, and he was like, "Oh, I'm just pranking you. It's candy."
But you'll never know.
I'll never know.
It was cocaine.
It could have been.
Who just randomly does that? I don't know. Like, I'm sorry, I'm FaceTiming you and like, hold on.
Literally.
Oh, it's just a prank. Like,
Literally.
it's not
And then I'm like, maybe I'm a dumbass. But also, I was like, what was I, 17 or 18? I didn't know anybody who did coke. I was like, oh, he's probably joking. It probably is candy. I don't know. Those are my little stories. I hope you enjoyed.
Those are excellent stories, Pokemon.
Thank you, sweetie pie. That means a lot. Are you still mad?
No.
I kind of wish you were. I like the spicy
okay.
Lily.
Yeah.
yeah.
Angry.
Angie.
No, I'm pretty chill now. I mellow out really easily.
Honestly,
I get
feel
like
you.
bursts of like irritation. Like whenever I do feel irritated, it's like a burst. And then as soon as I vent, I'm like, okay, I don't really remember why I was angry. I'm good now.
You know, I feel like that means like your natural
Life is
temperament
short.
is really sweet and happy and peaceful.
No, I'm just really lazy. I think being angry takes so much emotion.
It really does, though.
No, it's just so much.
Which I hate because it
energy.
makes me more inefficient in life. You know what I mean? I'm like, I have shit to do. I cannot spend my time worrying about Greg123 on Twitter. Actually, there's a guy who replies to my tweets. His name's Greg, but his replies are actually really nice. So I can worry about that, Greg,
is
but
so
not the mean
happy
Greg.
right now.
Is he?
Greg is so happy.
He deserves it. After like 100 replies, he's like my Twitter reply guy.
Wow.
I could count on him.
Wow, really? Like you're not.
And I
mean?
can't count on many men, I'll tell you that much. I can
That's
count on Greg to reply to every single one of my tweets, though. Shout out to Greg.
I think though there's lots of good in the midst of bad. You probably get a lot of support too.
Oh my god, yeah, I fucking love my supporters.
All the girlies.
I'm gonna kiss all you guys on the fucking forehead. Like, here's the thing. Are the losers annoying? Yeah.
Sorry, I wanted
But
to how
it's
that
n-
sounded. You kiss that microphone so loud. For the audio, she smooched that fucking microphone cover. She smooched
We're
it.
gonna have to edit the levels on that.
No, keep it.
Well, no one else is kissing this. It's just me. Anyways, yeah, like there are losers and we're going to complain about them sometimes, but the love is all that fucking matters.
I agree.
And here's the thing.
I agree.
To any hater who's like low-key dying to get someone's attention by hating on them, if you loved on them, you're probably way more likely to get their attention. You know, like I fucking reply to so much shit when people are nice. If you're saying some dumb stuff, I'm like, ew. And I have to just move on with my day. So
I respond to love most of the time, but when I'm really irritated and I see like one bad thing, sometimes I'm like, you are in the crossfire. I am irritated. I'm going to write something.
I only do that when it's like making an example out of them or for my own entertainment and like humor and content.
Yeah, and then you forget about
Sweetie,
it.
come here.
What?
Aw, did you want to hold hands?
You
I wanted to
do
get this
a
fluff
heart
off
or
of your
something.
mic.
Okay, she reached out with like 2 fingers and I thought she wanted
Oh, there
to
was a
make
huge
heart.
fluff on your mic.
That's fair. It's probably Tammy.
It's cute.
Where's Tammy?
We have a huge announcement.
Huge announcement? Tammy, come on! Oh no, it's
Wrong one. Wrong one. Not that one.
No, he's cute too. Tammy,
The way he walked away.
come here. Oh, good.
Our huge announcement is that
Tammy is so cute. Oh, look at her. For the audio only listeners, you can't see she has pink ribbons on the top of her. She just took a big old fat yawn.
she's so
She's
precious.
laying down on my lap right now. She's so
How did you
cute.
put those on her ear?
The
Are
groomer
they,
did
like,
it.
Cute.
They like tied a bit of her fur
around.
with the rubber band so it stays, and she's so cute.
She actually looks unreal cute. She looks like a little
I
Pokemon.
love her so much.
Oh, with a Pokemon.
Hey,
Yes.
when you were saying how like love is, what did you say? Love makes the world go. Like love is the only thing that matters. You said
Yeah,
something along the lines, and I just wanted to RT that. I
Aww.
think as I get older, I just like really, really, really appreciate love. Not only between
Yeah.
like relationships, but friendships, family.
Yeah.
Like just, it's the thing that keeps us together. So you know, we should
Human
focus
beings
on love.
need that shit.
But sometimes, once in a while, it is fun to hate. I will not lie. It is fun to vent. It's fun to just whine for the sake of whining sometimes.
Speaking of venting and hating,
Oh boy.
I hated the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight.
Yeah.
And I know so much about boxing.
Okay, I agree with like one part of that. I was watching it, and I remember when I was watching Mike Tyson, I'm like, no, Grandpa, no, stop it.
No, Glamps, please.
He just looked really tired, and it wasn't fun to watch for me. And I actually stopped watching it around like 2, 3, because I'm like, I'm done.
Do you want to know when I knew he would lose?
When?
When we saw his bare ass cheeks in that pre-interview. I said he doesn't give a fuck. Either that or he's like really geriatric. Like, you know, if you just like come across an elderly person and they're like pissing themselves. He wasn't pissing himself.
58,
but you know
not
when they're
70, but-
like I know, but like you know when someone is older and they might not have full control of like their bladder or their bowels, so maybe they will piss or shit themselves. But when an old person really doesn't give a fuck, they'll do it and like look you in the eye. Like they'll be straight pissing. Like, just... It was giving that. It was giving I don't give a fuck.
See, I get the I don't give a fuck, not the pissing part.
Well, anyways, so yeah, when I saw his bare butt cheeks, I was like, he's just here for the money. And the memes. The money and the memes. And I do respect him for that.
That can't
But I
have been
wish it was a
easy.
bit of a better fight.
It couldn't have been easy though. Like if you're like 60 and fighting a 27-year-old, that doesn't
I
seem
agree.
easy. I guess.
I wonder how like boxing fans feel about it or Jake Paul fans feel about it. Of course, I'm just reading random stuff online, right? And people saying, oh, it's not that impressive to beat someone who's 58, but then again, it's Mike Tyson. So like, I have no idea.
Have you seen Tyson in his prime, like videos?
No,
Dude
but I
was
heard he had like a
nuts.
20-inch neck when he was 18 years old.
Dude was nuts. He should watch some old clips. That was
Really?
crazy. I watched some boxing clips because of Creator Clash, and
Oh, cool.
there was content creator boxing event like what 2 years.
And Michael
4 years,
was
yeah.
in it.
And Michael was in it. I had COVID that day, dude, and he couldn't fly to Florida to see him box in person. His one boxing match in his life before
And
he
I
vowed.
remember verbatim when that was happening. I remember, I don't remember if you tweeted this or if I saw you say it, but you were like, he's so cool. When I watched him come out onto the stage or whatever, the boxing ring,
It was
like,
cool.
oh my God,
it was cool. I was like, whoa,
So
this is
cute.
insane. Because you have to understand, this guy ate nothing but chicken and brown rice or
Really?
whatever the heck. His every time I offered, like, hey, you want to get dessert? Boba? No. For 6 months straight. He was
6 months.
He was so like
dedicated.
You know, Michael, when he's dedicated to learning something,
He does.
He will
He
put
does the
everything in
thing.
it. So also his body.
Yes, Lily Pichu, tell us about Michael
No, I'm just saying there was
body.
there was no fat in his body. Like I could pinch his. This sounds really bad. This sounds like I'm thirsting, which is okay because I'm dating him.
You should be thirsty.
But he was so toned, and I felt jealous. I'm like, damn, I could do that too if I trained for 6 months, and I almost did it. Almost started. Almost started day one. And I'm like, nah. I mean,
Guys, I kid you not, for the last 5 years of my life, I've heard Lily say, I'm going on a diet tomorrow. And then the next day, it's like, yo, you want to get some K-barbecue? She's like, but my diet was supposed to start today.
I think I have repeated this.
I'll start it tomorrow.
I know, but then like I think like, what if there is no tomorrow, and I just want to get K barbecue with my
Yes.
friends for the very last time, and I think about this, and I'm like, I'm gonna get K barbecue, bro. We could all die any second.
Exactly.
Life is fleeting.
The pandemic really made me feel that way because a lot of us almost really did die. And some of us
Yeah,
did.
and I've
Very sad.
there's someone I know who's really sick, and that's what got me to feel like, wow, if that could happen
Just
to
enjoy
you,
yourself.
that could happen to me too.
Yeah,
That's sad.
I feel that.
But
We were
not
talking. Oh
Teddy.
yeah, Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. I also want to happily say I shouldn't say this.
Just you said you were gonna happily say it.
I was going to hypothetically happily say that I watched the stream for free because I was watching it on Discord with someone else.
Or maybe not.
But I would never do that. If it's a pay-per-view event, I'm gonna pay to view.
Obviously.
But someone paid and I viewed. You know what I mean? I mean, regardless, in a way, was it kind of like a little bit of a scam? Oh, I heard they had so many tech issues, which I thought was kind of funny.
That it was like a Netflix thing, right? Mhm. Anyway, Arcane's better. Watch Arcane season 2.
Arcane is so good.
Fucking good.
Have you watched the newer episodes?
No, I'm waiting for Michael. I pranked him. I'm like, yeah, I watched it without you, and he's like, he got really sad, and I'm like, no, I'm just joking. I would never. So I'm waiting.
That's cute.
But I see like clips sometimes on Twitter or YouTube where it's spoilers.
Hell no. I am excited to watch. I'm trying to figure out, do I want to binge it myself? Do I want to find someone to watch with? Which I was going to ask you, but it seems
Do you
want to
join us?
Do I want to join you and Michael in watching
Yeah, we'll invite Dan
Arcane
and Anna
every
too.
week?
We'll invite Dan and Anna. I told Daniel, hey, make sure you and Anna are caught up with Arcane so we can all watch it together. And then I asked him that night. He's like, no, I didn't even start. I'm like, whatever. You're done. You're dead to me now. I'm done. I'm watching it on my own. What the fuck? Use my account.
You guys live together.
We live together. Also, that's a lot. His account's under the Netflix thing. I saw his name.
Anyways, the answer is yes. I would love to watch with you guys. I don't give a fuck.
It'd be fun with a little group, you know?
Yeah.
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 There you go. Just tossing the idea out there, you know?
I'm with it.
Fuck.
Can I tell you something?
What's up?
You know how in the last episode we posted, we talked about Pilates pussy.
Yeah.
I'm sad to report with something new. Pilates back. I busted my back during my Pilates
I
class.
really thought you were going to completely. I'm so sorry for thinking that you were going to go because
No,
you started with the Pilates.
I know, but no. And I've never felt so old in my life. Like, it's the first time I've ever, like, pulled my back.
Oh, no.
And I move around either like an elderly woman or like someone who's pregnant. Like, you know how they have to watch out how they sit and stand, kind of like that.
I'm sorry.
Have you ever pulled your back?
I don't think I have. Michael pulled his neck muscle once, and now he can't sleep without a thing under his neck. Like, it's like a permanent thing, I'm afraid.
What?
I don't know. I keep telling him, have you been to a doctor? And he said yes. So, I don't... he just never, like, fully got back. So he needs to be careful. You know how he pulled it?
Yeah,
It wasn't Pilates. It was washing his hair. He...
Bro, you get into your 20s and all of a sudden the craziest shit happens.
It's young.
Permanent damage from washing your hair.
Like, isn't that nuts? And that he still has neck problems. So I'm like, wow,
That is
that's sad.
crazy.
from washing your hair, from shampooing
washing
a
your hair.
wrong angle.
And you know what else? Like, ever since I pulled my back, I decided no more of this shit. I need to get healthier. I need to improve my posture. I need to stretch every fucking day. I need to not eat junk like the piece of fried chicken that I ate earlier today.
No, I'm actually starting my diet today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You want a piece?
No. It does smell really good.
And it is really good. It's okay. You can start the diet tomorrow, remember?
I'm never gonna start my diet, bro. Never gonna.
Diets are for tomorrow. But yeah. I also have a sad thing to report. So I started calling chocolate milk Chomo because I just thought it was so cute.
Is it a slur in another language?
No, I mean, we'll get there. So, you know, I'd just be like, anybody want some of my Chomo? So cute. Like, isn't chocolate milk just the cutest thing? Just brings you back to childhood.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I find out it stands for child molester.
I'm not hungry anymore.
And the thing is, I was saying this for like 2 weeks, bro. Like, just, anyone want a Chomo?
Anyone want a child molester? I didn't even know that.
And I posted on my IG story, I'm pretty sure, like, the biggest Chomo I've ever gotten in my life. No, it was in a foreign country. And it was literally the size of my head. Like, imagine a carton of, I almost said a carton of child molester. A carton of chocolate milk. That big. I was like, guys, the Chomo's bigger than my hand.
Did the Instagram reply sober you up?
I didn't even check him that day. I didn't find out till weeks after.
Sometimes I'll check. This happened to me once where I posted something saying like, "Oh, look at this big wasp that Michael killed in Germany." Instant replies, "Lily, it's illegal to kill wasps in Germany." Like so many, like things like you didn't know that you thought were like innocent. I guess. Then I had to like be like,
Oh, I got you on something like that.
"What is it?"
Back to my IG stories. Yesterday, I was doing my nighttime skincare routine. Gotta stay so fresh and plump. You know what I mean? Anyways, I am kind of really eepy. I accidentally dropped my jar of moisturizer.
Oh, I saw this. Look like cum.
Stop! No, it didn't. It looked like a jar of moisturizer that spilled everywhere.
Not that I know what it looks like.
Anyways, it spilled literally all over my carpet and floor. And I was so sad because my moisturizer costs $200.
What kind of moisture was it? Fucking Barbara Sturm? Is it? What is it?
Yeah, I think they inject like, I don't know, baby stem cells into it. I'm kidding. It's a really nice hydrating moisturizer, and it's great because I only use it at night, and you only need a little bit, so a little goes a long way. So it lasts me like the whole year. So honestly, $200 a year for a moisturizer is not so bad. It's by a brand called, oh, there it is, Epiccutis. And I was so close to literally like rubbing my face on the carpet. I was like, damn, give me that. Really, really sad that it all fell. And then as soon as I check my IG messages, I'm getting people going like, that looks like... I have men responding with the pregnant emoji. I said, excuse me. I got many, 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 many nasty replies. Evidently telling me that
Please
my
cut out my
moisturizer on the
comment.
floor... Why? I think it's funny.
Now I feel bad.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
Go on.
Don't feel bad. Cum is but a bodily fluid.
Another banger line from Poki.
The more you know. And then I had to post and be like, guys, get your mind out of the damn gutter. You little nasties. You owe me $200. Because
Yeah.
we bet on the election. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry to many of you guys too. But not sorry to my bank account. Plus 200, easy.
Damn, I forgot about that.
Trump really does the make the rich richer.
Oh no.
I'm dead.
I feel so unspicy now. I've mellowed. I'm like
I
kind of.
think it's the fried chicken.
I'm
It'll
like
do
kind
that
of
to
like
you.
a. What's the word? No, what's the opposite of spicy? Like not bland, just mellow.
Mild.
Mild. I feel mild now.
You're feeling mild as hell. Okay, well then, now what?
I don't know. What do mild people talk about?
The weather?
I guess. How's the weather lately?
It's gotten colder.
I like that though, don't you?
Yeah, it makes me want to cuddle. Do you want to cuddle?
I'm not sure.
Hmm.
Can I get back to you on that?
Sure.
When you say cuddling,
Mm-hmm.
like in the bed or a sofa?
Whatever you prefer.
Okay, I prefer like a sofa.
I also really like sofa
With
cuddling.
like a blanket or two.
I was just gonna suggest a
And
blanket.
some pillows and a movie on the
We have a lot in
television.
common. Maybe even better than a movie, an anime.
animated movie.
Oh, meet in the middle.
I
I like a girl who can compromise. Should we kiss? I love the should we kiss.
I was waiting for it. Oh my god, when I thought of something spicy, I thought of like tteokbokki, which is spicy, right?
Yeah.
And I'll never forget that once there was a party at the offline TV house, and a bunch of drunk people came. I used to live in the back house, right? A bunch of drunk people came into the back house, and it was like, oh, a lot of drunk people, and they're all chilling. I made some of them like cup noodles and stuff, and they were saying like, oh, we're hungry, and I'm like, oh, I can order like food for everyone because I felt like a
Cute.
little hostess Lily, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm like hostess Pichu.
Let's
So
go.
I'm like, I know this really good
Hostess arc.
I know this really good tteokbokki place, which is like the spicy rice, Korean rice cake that I can order for everyone. And I'm like, they're like, oh, that sounds great. And I'm like, oh, this is so exciting. I'm hosting. So I ordered 2 large tteokbokki plates, right?
Whoa. Yeah.
And then while it's on its way, they're like, oh my God, there's another party at this location. We should all go. Or like, we should do this. And I'm like, and I try not to like show my, oh, I just spent $50, $60 on Uber Eats. It's okay. You guys can do whatever. Obviously.
I would have stayed.
And then they're like, oh, yeah, sorry. Wait, I don't think they even remember that I ordered it for them. Because they were like, oh, we should call it. All right, thank you for hosting us, Lily. Bye. And I'm like, okay, bye. And they all left. And then I was left with so much tteokbokki. And every time I think of tteokbokki, I think of that story. And I just eat it myself.
The tourist in me would genuinely never forgive them. I still remember the times
were
in OTV
drunk.
house where I would leave leftovers and someone else would eat them.
Oh, my God. That is a long grudge.
And I will say, that's only happened maybe 2 or 3 times. I remember.
Who was it? Was it me? Was it?
Only once.
Wait, I ate
You and
your
Michael,
leftover?
I think. Only once.
Oh, my God. I didn't know. Oh, he wants the chicken so bad.
I also always remember when people go to my favorite food spot and don't invite me.
Sannongdan?
Yeah,
She loves this
I do.
갈비찜. What is it? Braised Korean short ribs. Yeah.
Spicy.
Spicy.
With rice cakes and cheese. And potatoes and carrots.
And onions.
So good,
It's
man.
really good.
So freaking good. I told you I would try to keep notes of things to talk about on the podcast, right? And one of my notes, I went to Hawaii for just like 2 days to celebrate Janet's birthday. One of my notes said Hawaii/Hawaii toots. So for some reason, I wanted to talk about my farts in Hawaii. But the thing is, I can't remember. Like, I didn't specify the note enough. And now I'm like, what do I have to say about farting in Hawaii?
I love it when you leave. Like, sometimes I do
No,
that.
girl, we gotta go through our phone notes sometime
It's
because
really
it's the
bad.
craziest stuff.
I sometimes, the worst is when I put the note in my calendar and it's like, meeting. 6 p.m. Meeting with who?
For
With
what?
where? Is it Discord? Is it Zoom? Is it in real life? Like, I don't know what I put in. And I'm like, and sometimes I look at it, I'm like, well, I don't know what it is. So I'm just going to have to find out when the time comes.
Hope Dan reminds you or something.
Oh, no, he doesn't know sometimes. He's like, why did you put this in? And I'm like, I don't remember.
My phone notes will go from grocery list to traumas to things I need to tell a certain man in my life, like things like that.
Wait, you make me so curious. What's in my notes?
You're so cute and stressed out. It is so cute.
Okay, his tail is so cute.
Yeah, I love it.
And
I
then-
almost tried to rip it off because
Oh,
I
no,
thought it
please.
was like a bad thing. I actually think one of them already fell out. We got fan art. Quick fan art from a tired college student who loves this podcast. Damn, bitch.
Well, I love
you made
that.
it so cute.
So for the audio-only listeners, we are now currently looking at fan art made by some of our listeners. And it's a
On our
beautiful sketch.
subreddit, Sweet and Sour Podcast.
No.
Sweet and Sour Pod.
Yes.
Sweet and Sour Pod.
It's really cute. It's like
It is gorgeous.
looks like a sketch of both of us. Super cute.
Okay. If someone comments down below on this episode and you write, Poki, please start using the subreddit, and it gets at least 100 likes, I will start actively using the subreddit.
Oh, yo, this is crazy. Because, like, if I respond, who the fuck cares? I've been on Reddit for the past,
No,
like...
baby, you gotta breadcrumb 'em.
Yeah, I'm totally not going to post on it till I get 5 upvotes. Not like I totally go on the subreddit anyway every day and see everything.
You gotta give them a reward for all their hard work.
Okay.
But the hard work comes first. Same thing as with men, you know what I mean?
What?
Nothing.
Where are we
Nothing.
going?
I don't know. How did we get
Wait,
here?
but Poki?
I love the art on the subreddit.
Poki using the subreddit, or even just Reddit, is...
And I don't use...
No, I know you don't. I know. We Redditors actually know and recognize when we see Redditors. And you are clearly not a Redditor, milady. But if
What
you
about me is not giving Redditor?
I don't
Should
know.
I get-
You seem well adjusted. I live on Reddit.
I may not use Reddit much, but I will actively use our subreddit.
Actually,
if you guys make me.
I'm a Reddit mod and I'm a Reddit moderator. Do you know what that is?
Yes.
Yeah,
Are
I'm
you
moderate
moderator in
this-
our subreddit?
Actually, I haven't accepted the invite because I was too lazy.
Oh, what the...
But I will do it. I will do it, and I'm
too.
going to moderate.
Me too.
Sometimes I'll even make alt accounts, and I'll post, and I'll be like, hey, anyone else think Poki and Lily should kiss?
Guys, this is the best episode ever!
And then
We got him, boys!
I'm gonna respond with no. That's so weird. Why would you say that? And then I'm gonna respond.
We should.
Yes. It's gonna be an account
Genius.
and an account.
Time for me to make some new accounts too.
It's just hey, Poki
Should
and
we
Lily should kiss.
What if someday we had like an art competition, but it had to be fan art of us kissing?
No! That is a dangerous line you are towing, my lady.
I agree. I'll breadcrumb that later. Later.
Do
we'll
not,
save that for.
Do not. Do not.
Well, with our consent, it's okay. Don't do it yet. But if the time comes, the time will come.
I would like art of us. I like
And
themes.
the pets. Memes?
Like themes.
Themes.
Like whether or
I
not
also like memes.
us in a fantasy thing, or we're a D&D class, or we're Pokemon trainers or something like that.
Oh, I get
love
what you mean.
themes.
Us as like school uniforms, like besties studying.
Besties, like yes, cute shit like that. Pajamas, whatever the fuck, right? What was I gonna? Fuck! I had a thought, and I lost it. And this is the story of my fucking life.
If you just chill, the thought will come back to you.
Don't tell me to chill.
Valid. Honestly, valid.
I'm joking.
No, honestly, that's valid.
Finky, you are so cute.
He's being good
He's
today.
being so. Look at his paws. It's like crossed
He
over
said,
like that, like a little
I'm a
prince.
gentleman. Uh-huh.
I can't believe he's almost 4.
No way.
His birthday is November 29th.
Oh my gosh, so soon.
Oh wait,
Guess who else's birthday is
27th?
soon?
I don't remember.
You know what I was going to get you for your birthday?
Don't get me anything. Oh, you know what I want for my birthday, Poki, from you,
What?
actually?
Yes.
Make this
A kiss?
podcast succeed.
It's succeeding already, baby.
Okay. Okay, then I got it.
Go harder in the paint.
Huh?
Go harder in the paint.
Paint? You want to paint?
I go hard in the motherfucking paint.
I'd like to paint with you.
No, it's a saying about like working hard and doing things.
Acrylic paint. Oh, I love acrylic paint. You could get me acrylic paint. I've always wanted to try oil painting, but I never
Lord
really
help
like.
me.
I'm kind of scared because I heard that oil painting is not dry for like weeks and weeks and weeks, and it's like a different style. But maybe I should just try. Anyway, my new obsession this week. I forgot to tell you in the beginning.
What is it?
I started playing Guilty Gear Strive, which is another. It's an
New fighting
2D
game?
anime fighting game. Yes. I was also nominated for Fighting Game Streamer of the Year.
As she should.
Yes, but please vote for.
I voted
Sage-Ram.
for you.
Please vote for Sage-Ram.
I voted for you.
Oh God. I
all right.
already see the comments going, well, she doesn't even play fighting.
cares? Reply to a comment and be like, I won, bitch. If
No.
you win, bitch.
If I win,
What?
no, if I win, I was thinking about like, you have to do like a little speech, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I won't be in country when the Streamer Awards is.
I'll do your speech.
Oh, I was gonna say,
To whoever says she shouldn't have won.
say suck my nuts.
She won, bitch.
Oh.
And suck her nuts.
Yeah, suck my nuts.
Yeah, suck her nuts.
Suck my big fat.
Suck her big fat. Sorry, what is that, Lily Finch?
Starts with an S, won't say it. Sweaty nuts.
Sweaty nuts. I think she got that one from Michael. I
Yeah, I
like
did.
it. I like it.
Sometimes Michael just says stuff and he doesn't
the spicy
care.
episode. I love it. Okay, you guys heard it here first. For Lily Pichu's birthday, which is coming up in like 4 or 5 days, you guys need to like, comment, and subscribe. Can you subscribe first? Because she said that what she wants for her birthday is the podcast success.
Yeah.
Can you help us out? Oh my God.
Why would you do that to
Literally touched him. If you guys can help us out, we would love that. Thanks for watching.
If she were in D&D, her charisma level would be like her highest stat by far. Like it would be really high. You know the D&D skill for those D&D players out there, friends? Like she just has that. Like she would just cast it and then she would pass all her checks and everything.
Let's do slice of life or savory advice.
Constantly rolling 20s. I'm gonna bring my dice next time and we can roll for stuff.
Please. Should I say this? 10 or above.
Should we kiss? Need a 15 or above.
15?
Yes.
How about 15 or below?
18 or above. That's a high.
18?
That's a high pat. Like
Girl,
check.
that's 25%.
Sorry. I mean, I don't make the rules.
You were the one asking for it.
That sounded. I'm gonna stop you right there.
Which you can retract. Are you retracting?
Should I eat this popcorn chicken? Need a 2 or above?
Let's literally 2 or above. Cheating story or micro cheating. I, 28-year-old guy, have been dating my girlfriend, also 28, for almost 6 years, and we have been living together for 4 of those years. Amazing. I was unequivocally in love with her and would do anything for her. Recently, she got a new phone and I was helping her swap her data to her new phone. I helped her swap it and then she told me to sell her old phone but not reset it yet because she wanted to manually get some stuff off of it. This was 2 months ago. She wanted to take a bath and I decided to snoop through her old phone a little bit just to check out DMs with a guy I was suspicious of. To be clear, I brought this up 4 times in indirect ways that I thought they were too close or would talk weird when I caught a glance at her phone. He would respond to her stories with hot and stuff like that. And I remember last year they were DMing way more frequently than normal. For context, he's like a 50-year-old dude in an open marriage, and he lives across the country? Just an online friend, so I know they didn't do anything physical. I've got a whiff of something, but I'll save it for later. When I snooped, I found mostly normal conversations recently, then scrolled higher and found a period of about 3 months, which was almost a year ago now, when they were sexting and sending I love yous and good mornings. I confronted her about it while panicking and trying to hold back crying. She also knows that I got cheated on in my last long-term relationship and she shat on her relentlessly for doing that to me, so this was kind of a big ick. Understandable. She admitted to the sexting, apologized, agreed to block him on everything immediately, and said she would never do it again. I agreed that she would never do it again. She doesn't seem to have the drive or effort to put in, and genuinely seems remorseful for what she did. She said she would have panic dreams about it and hiding it from me, and decided to just bury it down and forget about it. She said she never sent nips or cooter content. Have you heard that term before? I've never heard cooter content in my life, but I get it. Which seems true, but I'm finding it really hard to trust that she didn't just do stuff like this and delete it since and now just lie about it, especially since she deleted all the DM logs because it was embarrassing. When I think about it logically, it doesn't seem like the absolute end of the world since she had some restraints. No boob pics, no cooter content, no video calls, but the principle of it is making it hard for me to recapture the same feelings I had for her before, when there's no way in 1,000 years I would do something like this to her. TLDR, 28-year-old girlfriend of 6 years caught 2 months ago. I thought he said 8 years. Caught 2 months ago sexting with a 50-year-old man for a few months last year. Nothing physical happens. She regrets it, apologized, blocked him on everything. I don't think she'd do it again, but it feels like I'm going to never get over the damage caused. Thoughts? Questions? Concerns?
I think when you get cheated on, you got 2 options.
Mm-hmm.
You break up because the trust is gone. It is gone and you're never gonna get it back. Doesn't matter if she didn't send full frontal whatever
or
it doesn't
cooter
matter
content.
because you don't trust what she says anyway. Like how are you gonna trust
Yeah.
whether or not she actually means, oh, I only did this, I only did that? Like you don't know. Like it's gone and you'll never get it back. Second, I don't know, man, intensive therapy and you both somehow, come out stronger than before, blah blah. I find that is so rare
Difficult.
and it's so difficult.
It's quite the uphill battle.
Yeah, I think you know in your heart whether or not you lost trust for her and if you want to try to get it back. And no one will blame you if you don't want to try because she killed it, bro.
I don't ever blame someone for going back to someone who cheated on them because, feelings are feelings. We love who we love. And sometimes it's hard to do the best thing for ourselves. And sometimes we think that might be the best thing for ourselves, or we really believe that this person is apologetic and will never do it again. And maybe in some instances that's the case. I think when it comes to something like this, no one else can make the decision for you. It is really up to you to look deep within your heart and think, do I want to give this person another chance? Or do I know deep down that no matter how genuine they seem, how good things could even be moving forward, because you guys have been together the last few months without even knowing. So what if it was that moving forward? Is that good enough for you? Or will you always have this in the back of your mind? I know me personally, I would probably still have this in the back of my mind.
I think it's really hard to get over. Because in the back of your mind, you're always going to be like, oh, how can I ever trust this person again? They lied to me for this long. Like, in a relationship, I can't be with you.
I also think, again, me personally, and I'm not in your relationship, so I can't say for sure, but for me, what would bother me the most is that they were able to just bury this. And sure, they had panic dreams and all this stuff, but they still didn't tell you about it. You still found out on your own. I think that's what would bother me the most.
Yes, I think if it is a little different if they.
She was like, "Oh, I was a bit too flirty with someone, or I did something inappropriate
on your own." Yeah.
And then I'd be like, "Oh my God, you can act normal for like 6 months."
And what if you hadn't found out? They would have continued.
Would they do it again? I mean, honestly, it's kind of likely they would have done it again at the very least.
I mean, even if they don't, it's just trust is gone, bro. If you don't have trust in
a relationship, won't be fun
I don't
anymore.
think a relationship can ever survive if you guys just don't trust each other. Like without the trust, it's just gone. You're trying to like scrape up the remnants of your relationship, and there's lots of people who don't cheat. So
that too.
Up to you. We know we asked for embarrassing stories last time, but we got sidetracked by spiciness this time. So we will
and cheating stories. So we're going to do those next time, which is also going to be the episode where we measure each other, and the episode where we do the monologue from Ratatouille.
Yes, the monologue.
All of those in the same episode,
and maybe we kiss.
So stay tuned. Oh my God, definitely stay tuned. I'm staying tuned for that.
Yeah, next episode for
it's
sure.
Gonna be a banger.
Oh, it's gonna be
you gotta be there.
Good. Episode 12.
Are you gonna be there?
People are gonna be talking about it. Like, oh my God.
All the little steak Twitter clippers will be clipping our big
articles,
smooch, as well as the height comparison because they're equally important.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the Ratatouille model.
That's gonna be banger.
Forgot about that.
I didn't, but I knew you would, so I didn't.
That's so funny. I forgot about that. Dude, why do we keep forgetting? Well,
I forget. I remembered.
I don't remember it.
Wait, one day I'm going to pull up and I'm going to have it memorized. And you're going to be like, I forgot.
And I'm going to be so attracted to that.
Oh.
Like,
and then we'll kiss?
Especially if you say it.
I'm writing the script.
You gotta say it with the cadence of the guy talking as well. In the same accent as well. I want you to give it your all. This is your audition. Your monologue moment.
Oh, exciting. Okay.
I'd be so impressed. That'd be cool.
Sounds good.
All right.
You got it. See you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you love Lily Pichu and you want to wish her a happy birthday, hit some freaking buttons below.
Or just spread love and kindness.
And hit the buttons below.
And maybe like be nice to each other.
Especially because it really is nice and we're down, I think, maybe $50,000 now.
And we need to be grateful for everything we have.
I'm grateful for you.
Thank you. Bye.